One thing that stood out pretty clearly was that she told me she couldn't sit in grass underneath a tree, or she couldn't like picnic or at barbecues and things of that nature. She couldn't participate in outdoor activities at all, which, you know, for someone that had such a lovely personality and it was so vibrant, you could see that really hurt, and really diminished her quality of life. That is the one thing that stood out, I think, most importantly for me, to make sure that through her treatment process that I could help her regain that part of her life back. What I did was I focused on some alleviating symptoms at first, so I wanted to make sure that at least she could have that improved quality of life immediately, and then focused on the digestive system, focused on the immune system, focused on the adrenal systems, to build those over time so that as time went by, she would have an increased in quality of life as it related to her symptoms.
I remember after seeing Lisa for about 3 weeks, and it was just before, Memorial Day, and I was about sick and tired of staying inside. I mean, my idea of a cookout was cookout, somebody bring it in, and I would eat in and sit and look out the glass doors, while everybody was outside doing stuff, because I absolutely couldn't go out there. And the Memorial Day came up, and I had to go out there, and I did. I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit here in this chair under this oak tree, which normally would send me immediately into a sneezing, breaking out in hives frenzy. And I sat there, and her grass was, cut high, and so it was all around my feet. And I didn't have any itching, and I didn't have any wheezing or sneezing, and no hives. And then everybody started coming and said, "You're outside," So that was it. That was when I realized the very first time that, hey, maybe this works. Maybe I can go outside. And I decided I wasn't going to pay the small fortune that you pay to get people to come and cut the shrubberies around your house. And they were growing up to where I was about to get fined for, not having them cut in my community. So I borrowed my brother-in-law's hedge cutter, and my son and I went outside, and we cut bushes and hedges and raked and pulled and weeded for 3 hours. And I didn't have one hive, I didn't sneeze one time, I didn't wheeze one time, I didn't do anything. And this is, I saw Lisa consistently for about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, and then I stopped. And when I stopped, I'm not taking any herbs, I'm not taking anything to counteract a reaction. So when I went out there to do this, I just knew that I was going to be, all itchy and scratchy and mucusy, but none of that happened. And I was out there for about 3 hours, and my hedges looked great. I felt great. So I decided next spring I'm going to do it myself.